Last night, Sarah ordered a $15 burger through DoorDash. By the time she hit confirm order, that burger cost $38. Delivery fee, service fee, small order fee, tip, and menu markups she barely noticed. The restaurant was 8 minutes away. Sarah isn't alone, and she isn't stupid. She has a good job and understands money, but what she doesn't realize is that she's doing this 4 times a week, and it's costing her over $10,000 a year. Welcome to the convenience premium, and you're almost certainly paying it without knowing how much. Here's what you need to understand. The convenience premium isn't an accident. It's a deliberately engineered system designed to exploit a specific weakness in how your brain works. Behavioral economists call it present bias. Your brain treats any effort happening right now as massively more significant than money that disappears abstractly into numbers on a screen. Walking 8 minutes to pick up your burger is concrete, immediate effort you can vividly imagine. Paying an extra $23 is just numbers mixed into a total you'll forget by tomorrow. Your brain chooses the path of least present resistance, even when the math is catastrophically bad. DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats, Amazon same day, they're not selling you convenience. They're selling you the avoidance of mild discomfort at a 300% markup. And they're betting you won't do the math, because doing the math is itself an inconvenience you'd rather avoid. According to McKinsey, the average American household now spends $5,400 per year on convenience services that didn't exist a decade ago. That number has tripled since 2015. We're not getting lazier. We're just being offered more ways to monetize our laziness, and we're accepting every single one. Let me break down where this hits hardest. Food delivery. The average DoorDash order costs 40-60% more than picking it up yourself. If you order twice a week at $35 per order, when the in-store price would be $22, you're paying $1,350 per year just in premiums. That's 4 months of retirement contributions that would grow to over $100,000 in 25 years. Grocery delivery. Instacart and Amazon Fresh mark up prices 5-15% before fees. Add delivery fees, service fees, and tips, and your grocery bill is 25-30% higher. If you spend $600 monthly on delivered groceries instead of shopping yourself, you're paying over $2,000 per year in pure convenience premium. Pre-cut produce. Pre-sliced watermelon costs 4 times more per pound than whole watermelon. You're paying $4 extra for 15 seconds of knife work. Pre-chopped onions, diced peppers, baby carrots all carry 200 to 400% markups for convenience measured in seconds. Single-serve packaging. Individual chip bags cost double what the family size costs. Coffee pods cost 40 to 70 cents per cup versus 10 to 15 cents for regular coffee. That's a 400% markup for not scooping grounds into a filter. 2 cups a day? You're paying $400 per year extra. Add it up across all categories, and the average person is paying $400 per month in convenience premiums. Now you might be thinking, but my time has value. I earn more per hour than the convenience costs. This argument almost never holds up for 3 reasons. First, you're not actually working during the time you save. When you order delivery instead of picking up food, you don't use those 20 minutes to bill a client. You use them to scroll your phone. You haven't converted time into money. You've just traded money for slightly different leisure. Second, convenience spending is impulsive, not calculated. Nobody sits down with a spreadsheet and decides DoorDash is optimal time arbitrage. They click the app because they're tired, because it's easy. This isn't rational decision-making, it's emotional spending with rationalization applied afterward. Third, most people can't actually convert saved time into dollars. If you're salaried, your income is fixed regardless of how you spend your evening. The time you save is almost never convertible into income. You're not trading $15 for an hour of work, you're trading $15 for an hour of leisure you were going to have anyway. And here's the really insidious part. Once you start paying for convenience in one area, it normalizes. The first DoorDash order feels extravagant. The 20th feels normal. By the 50th, you've forgotten you ever picked up your own food. This is hedonic adaptation. Every convenience you adopt raises your baseline expectations. If you're used to groceries appearing at your door, walking through a store feels like an imposition. The convenience premium escalates because each convenience makes the next one feel more necessary. Let me show you the real damage. A person paying $400 per month in convenience premiums, that's $4,800 per year. Invested in an index fund, returning 8% annually, that becomes approximately $768,000 over 35 years. You're potentially sacrificing $750,000 over a working lifetime for the privilege of not walking to pick up your food, not pushing a cart through a store, and not slicing your own onions. Even if your premium is half that $200 per month, you're still looking at $384,000 over 35 years. That's a house. That's a decade of retirement. That's generational wealth your children will never see because you couldn't tolerate minor inconvenience. The cruelest part? The people who can least afford it often pay it most aggressively. Lower-income neighborhoods have fewer grocery stores. People working multiple jobs are more exhausted. The fee structures are regressive. A $4 delivery fee hurts more on a $30 order than a $60 one. You can't eliminate convenience spending entirely, and you shouldn't. Sometimes you're genuinely sick. Sometimes it's worth it. But you can become conscious of it. First, calculate your actual premium. Go through 3 months of statements and add up every delivery fee, service fee, markup, and subscription. Most people are shocked by the total. Second, create friction. Delete delivery apps from your phone. Remove saved credit cards. Institute a 24-hour waiting period before convenience purchases. Third, reclaim basic skills. Learn 5 simple meals. Practice 60 seconds of knife work. The convenience economy has atrophied your capabilities, and every skill you reclaim is a category of spending you no longer need. Fourth, reframe inconvenience as investment. Every time you pick up food instead of ordering, you're not losing time, you're keeping $15. The inconvenience is the labor that earns the savings, and the savings compound into wealth. Right now, you probably see yourself as someone who occasionally pays for convenience because you deserve a break. But there's another way to see it. You're a target in a system designed to monetize your exhaustion. Every convenience you pay for is a vote for the kind of life you're building. You can keep voting that way, or you can start tolerating inconvenience like the investment it actually is.